All right, all right, all right. Yes, yes. Hello, hello. Um, Welcome to another stream. For those new, Dalah here. Box, dude. Welcome, welcome. We've been streaming every day this year. Some goals at the end of the month. Today is day 69. Nice. And we'll be doing just a little bit of art today. I have not seen the art yet. Let me go look. Huh. Maybe like this. Did you ping me on Instagram or Twitter? I'm looking for it, but no. Uh, Throw me a link in DMs. Cause I'll absolutely pull this up on stream. No, you can just whisper it to me on Twitch here. Here. I'll whisper you. There you go. I sent you a whisper. Then you should be able to whisper me back. You know how to do that. Yeah. But I will absolutely pull that up if I can find it. Weird that I didn't get pinged. It's not in my notifications at all. Mentions. Yeah. Nobody has mentioned me. Weird. Anyways, why don't you can work on sending that to me wherever. Yeah, okay. Here. I guess send it to me on DMs in Twitter. You just have to here. Um, you know what? What's your Twitter name? I'll look you up. At whatever. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what I want to work on today though. Rat under a box. I will look it up. There you are. I found it. I found it. I love this, by the way. This looks great. That is awesome. I don't know why I wasn't getting pinged for that, but I love it. It looks so good. Not entirely sure what the black thing coming out is. I guess it's probably just some sort of shadow or some sort. But it's cool. I like it. I imagine the cloak in green and here, you know what? I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up on stream. Stick that there. And that up there. Oh yeah. Okay. I get you. Nope, don't want to pull don't want to pull that up. But where, oh where? PNG maybe? Why is this not working? Why is this being weird? Hell of an opener to a chat or a stream. That's fine. There we go. We have it up. Look at it. I'm adorable. This is me. This is me now. Hi guys. Hello. Hello. But because of your blue eyes, you know, the lifeblood essence. Dalah, so the lifeblood. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That sounds cool. Well, that is very nice of you. I love getting fan art. It is the best. Um, I'm going to save this with my other fan art. Kind of art of me. Not quite fan art, but where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Currently absolutely pouring where I live. Just thundered at a very high volume. Well, if you disconnect, I won't blame you. I won't be sad. I won't. Well, I will be sad. I just won't blame you. I just won't be like, oh wow, abandoning me again. What? No, I won't do nothing like that. One knows. Wait. Oh, all right. Here, let me pull this up real quick. What do I want to draw? You know what was weird on my end, actually? Today, I got my first snow of the winter where I live. Look, December, January, February. Nah, that's not when you get your first snow. March. And I'm Canadian, wino. Do you know how weird it is to say I'm Canadian and I got my first snow and it was just like a little fucking drizzle on top in March? Where's my water bottle? I don't know where my water bottle is. I plan on moving to like Japan or Canada. Fair enough. Healthcare is pretty good. Yeah. That's about it. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be right back. I'm not even going to throw you on. Left in the living room. I'll be right back. That fast. Watch that. Hell yeah. Oh. All right, let's read your reasons here. Canada because of the healthcare. Fair enough. And temps because my body is constantly burning up. temp-wise, and it is annoying. I'd probably recommend like Toronto or something then. Or if you're more outdoorsy, something like you're a little bit less in the city. So lots of land like that. I was actually really into this one guy, one YouTuber guy who was like making a log cabin. That's cool. I hate the city and stuff. Hate stuff. Oh no. As for Japan, because I like the way it looks, and with what I've saved up, don't know the US to yen conversion. I'm pretty sure it's a lot. Well, something to more consider is yen is basically counted in pennies, but from my understanding, so like 100 yen is a dollar, about so. So from my understanding, the prices are pretty much similar. It's just think of everything as like being counted in pennies or cents or whatever. Downtown Kansas City sucks with the overcrowding stuff. I got you, I got you. Um, I don't know what I want to draw. I'm not sure yet. Can't really decide. We could do something simple and do something like that. Drawing myself as a Hollow Knight vessel, basically redoing your art. I could do that. Yeah, why not? You know what? Why not? Let's grab this. Oop. Top of the vessel had got cut off there for a second. Yeah. Okay. So then, we're going to go with the base color here. go. There we go. Something like this. This probably won't be a too complicated drawing. We'll probably get this done in like probably, I don't know, an hour. Probably less, but give myself a little bit of a good start. Good head start or whatever. Good amount of time. Get this done. And I'll draw something else as well. I think we can do probably 2 fairly simple drawings. There we go. Like that. Well, this is actually under here. I got a crisscross. I got a crisscross applesauce posture. I am seated in this model. But I do like the idea of it hanging pretty low. So we are going to keep something like that. You know what? We're also going to put my own spin on this design here. You said you like the lifeblood idea, right? We're going to do a lifeblood bead necklace. Yeah, for sure, I get you. We're gonna go a little different with this design of a weapon. Ourselves like this big old buster sword type thing. No. Also, as for, the color thing, you were doing this on paper, so this is already kind of fucking incredible. So meant to do. I'll have him walking forward. I drew that wrong, for sure. There we go. Just a second. Oh no, headset dead. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's good. Not totally dead then. I'm gonna make slightly bigger eyes. I'm gonna go with 40. That should be good. There we go. Something like that. And something like that. You know what would be cool if you could get a custom? Yeah, for sure. For sure, I'd love to get one of those. I think that would be awesome. There we go. That looks pretty good. I like the look of it at least. And then I want to do a background, and I have a very specific idea for this background. Let me go find it. Hollow Knight Ram. Okay, there we go. And then this. There we go. And we'll make this a little thicker. Thick. Right there. Maybe it was HB, 2B, 4B. Oh, nice. I might be able to send you a picture of the hail. I got a picture of earlier. Nice. Just hope power doesn't go out. Yup. I'm hoping for you. Go. So. There we go. That's what we want. Like that. Like that. I'm doing good, Sarah. How are you? Good to see you stopping by. Just drawing some Hollow Knight stuff. Wino here drew me a bit of fan art of me as a Hollow Knight character, as a Hollow Knight vessel or whatever. Dalah as vessel, indeed, indeed. Coming off the tram. Happy Mario Day. Why is it a Happy Mario Day? Any special reason, or just feel like celebrating Marios? March 10th, aka Mario Day. You know what? I'm gonna look up what you're talking about. National Mario Day. I get it. I get it now. Because it looks like MRA 10. Yeah. The O and the yeah. Oh, I get it now. I get it. Oh, nice. I did not know that one. Hi Day. Nice. Sorry, just a sec. Alright. There we go. Sorry about that. In case you're wondering, Froggy don't have problems with you like I have with Froggy yet. In case you're wondering, Froggy existed, I got mad at them. Whatever they identify. Oh, man. Yes, there is a generational beef between the update and the Froggy. But we're all not really sure how it started, but it's fine. As long as they don't go too far. And I keep it between them, I guess. Alright. That's pretty good for a first draft. And we're going to do a second draft, and then we can do whatever. In me, comfy sleep of... I meant I'm in my comfy sleep. Okay, I'm slightly confused there, but thank you for clarifying. Let us know. Like that. There we go. Yeah. I guess what you meant, yeah. Phone does kind of have trouble when I try to type anything in widescreen mode. Fair enough. Fair enough. Funny story. I forgot I ever started streaming. Like, I was like, what have I been doing? At all. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna hang out today. And then around like 6 p.m. I realized, wait, I'm streaming every day. And then I was like, oh shit, what am I going to do? It is currently 6 p.m. I'm going to continue to procrastinate. And then eventually I got to it around 8. Major brain fog. Brain fog. I don't know what I just said. But we got back on it, and we streamed today anyway. Hell yeah. Every time I see the flash of lightning, I swear my mind goes, someone just took a picture of us, find them, and skin them. Jesus. Yeah, I do get what you mean. I've had that feeling before. It doesn't help that a part of my weird brain deal, my nervous system disabilities and so on and so such, sometimes cause my vision, not as much anymore. When I was younger, it happened a lot, to just go completely white for like 2 milliseconds. So yeah, it's like someone to take a picture of me, and there was no like pattern to it, anything like that. Just felt like doing it sometimes. But glad I don't have those anymore. Hey. Because my hands shake, the part of my disability, I actually eat hot foods out of a mixing bowl so that I don't spill them. Fun little fact. I'm allergic to every type of pollen in my area. Oh no. Oh no. Sounds horrible. 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 You know what? I want to look something up. Do seasons happen at different times around the world? Apparently it's a common request. I knew it. Damn it. How's that look? It's a little bit of work. Just a little bit of work. Something like that. Something like that. And like oh. Whoop, we got streamer. Holy shit, the thunder just shook my house. Oof. Sounds like a close one. Close call, my friend. We got a bot. What are they called? Melted canine. God damn. That sounds horrifying. We'll go with 45. Go. What was it for the bot? Top streamers or top viewers at Stream Bow Live. Basically, it's hey, you can buy bots. You can buy bots to increase your numbers. But yeah. No interest in that. Oh no. Bots deserve death. And death to the bots. Except Saribot. We love Saribot. Even if they are a traitor to their kind. We will accept them. This is the rule. Why buy bots? They just show up. True. Well, they show up and then they leave. Sarah's alive again. Yeah. They're always alive. Except for when they're dead. But they're the god of death, so they're not too worried about that. Exactly. I consider Saribot on that role because they keep the other bots away. Make sure that we don't have to deal with them. But on the other screen, got someone playing CC Super Mario Bros. Nice. I might finish trying to teach myself about vanishing point, then draw your vessel, my vessel, Sarah's and Froggy's, on flying cubes flying over the abyss. That'd be cool. That sounds pretty cool. A bit. A little bit lower. There we go. Need a little bit of work on this one. There we go. Let's see. How does that look? Not too bad, actually. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Hmm. Hmm. There we go. By the way, have you played Hat in Time before? I feel like I've heard of that one. Okay, I have not played it, but I have seen it. I have seen the girl. I've seen that smug face before. I'm going. You know what? Here. Better than that, we're going to wish list on Steam. Here we go. Oh, one sec. Do you have a Switch? I do not. Also, look at my profile pic. Yes. Yes. That is that character. Alright. Now then, we're just going to do this. We're going to do this. And we're going to do... Here, we're going to do this. Then we're just going to do a very simple thing like this. And like this. There we go. Then just need something like this. Man. Well, I was going to say that the Ultimate Edition is on sale on the Switch. I'm going to stream a Star Wars game for May the 4th. I could. I very much could. When's May? May next month? No. You know what? Sure. May the 4th, we'll stream a Star Wars game. May 4th. Stream Star Wars game. I have a couple in my roster that I want to get, so we will definitely be able to play some sort of Star Wars game. That's what you guys want. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's not bad. When I get my X printer fixed, I'm going to print a tiny Dalah in crisscross. Nice. 3D printer. Nice. Well, absolutely ping me on that too. I'd love to see it. There we go. Oh. We have since started this month on a pretty good note. Pretty close to the follower goal. So I'm looking at that right now. I'm just like, yeah, we can get there at the end of the month. I think we can do it. The goal is 100, by the way. In case y'all didn't know. We need 18 more people, yes. And then I don't know what I'll do. I'll let y'all decide. What should I do for 100 followers? I have 300 as create a Discord server. Follow special, where we do the one thing where everyone gets to submit a drawing and gets turned into a giant drawing that all fits together, or a comic between everyone's drawings. That would be nice. I think I'd like that. No. I also had the idea where I was like, all right, I need something, right? So I looked, what's a good, like, goal reward type thing for that, right? And one of the first ones I actually saw was writing everybody's name on your body somewhere. I'd probably do like an arm or a leg or something. I thought that was fucking hilarious, but I don't think I'll do that. It was an idea, but I was unsure. I prefer the idea of well, it is actually possible. I have an idea for it, but um no, I don't think so. We'll see. We'll see. No promises. Um yeah. There we go. Oh shit. Here. You could play a horror game for 100 followers. I'd just play a horror game anyway if you guys want. I just don't have any at the moment. You guys want to see me play more horror games? I can do that. Hmm. You tired, Dalah? No. Not really. Just a little contemplative. Unsure of exactly, what doing. Uh, or when you get your new model, the names on the blanket, whenever you get the fan art, or the fan art becomes the blanket, that could be cool. I'd like that. Do I seem tired? You know, now that I'm listening to my voice a little bit, I kind of get what you mean. Huh. Huh. Hmm. Sorry about that. Alright. I'm going to turn up the energy just a little bit. Fix my posture. And, yeah. So, for something to talk about and keep my mind occupied, I think this is actually turning out really well. Like, I don't, I don't know about the horns. The horns are looking a little off to me at the moment. Hmm. Oh, I know why that's happening. Just a second. It's because I'm looking down at my drawing tablet. So sometimes the eyes, they don't quite work the way they're supposed to. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's happening. Does kind of look funny though. Um. Hmm. 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 There we go. This should work a little better. There we go. There we go. Yeah. You know what? I have an idea. Guess what? Because it's kind of hard to set it up so it looks proper. I can't actually blink with star eyes. This is me trying to blink. Also, where but my hydrate's been? Wait, why ain't I getting no water? Why aren't you watering your box? This ain't good. No good. Bad. Thank you. There's my hydrate. That's some good water. God damn it, Wano. Can't be forgetting about the hydrate. No, you're fine. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I get to go to my favorite little cafe for their Wednesday special, which I am looking forward to. Yum, yum, yum. Some nice curry. Wait, you know what? I'm not going to say that. Because I don't know if it's correct or not. But anyway, And if you fully... Wait, what is your put a thing where you start... No, I don't think I'll do that, but I'll just leave it to y'all to figure out when I need to be hydrated. It's your responsibility. You need to know when you need to water your box. It's not my responsibility, a fully adult man, to know when to drink some fucking water for his own health. God damn it. When will you learn? Nope. I'm realizing now that Sarah didn't see the thing, so if Sarah's still here, this was the fan art that Wino did for me. Looks so good. Do I have a cooldown on my hydrate? I don't think so. Right? Hey, thank you for the hydrate. Good, good, good. Yum, yum, yum. We're just going to get rid of this guy. Quick. Just a second here. What? Redo that. There we go. And then here, I'm actually going to look at my reference again real quick. Nah, that's fine. It's close enough. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Something like that. Mm-mm. I went to get food real quick. No cooldown on hydrate, so you can effectively force. I am. I guess theoretically you could. If you do, I'm just going to take like little sips of my water each time. Because hydrate doesn't clarify like full gulps. Just drink water. Also, every time that I get hydrated, you better be hydrating yourself. Drink water, folks. This is my decree. We're in this together. As long as we need to be. I won't do it, but someone else might. That's fine. If it comes to it, I'll tell him to shut the fuck up, and we'll move on. I need to take Toby's sips of Coke. Oh no. Oh no. This is not what I had planned. Ooh. We could make Dalah go the way. Yep. It is possible. There we go. Like so. And we're gonna erase this. Nice. Going to merge that. Get rid of that. Yeah. I think this is going to be my go-to setting when I'm drawing, because not blinking like this has been very helpful on not derping out. Derp. Mm-mm. Go. And then we just need one more little bit that I forgot to do last time. Who's this guy? Give us a big old sword. Mainly for cutting than cutting. But that is fine. Very good, very good. And we're just, nope, not what I meant to do. We're just going to go down here. We're just going to go down here. We're just going to do this. Nope. Good. And we're just going to do this. How's that look? I think that looks pretty okay. I don't know what I'm doing. We don't really have a whole lot of time to get color and all that in, but we could probably draw Mr. Box here. Alright, let's do that. Dark green. Hmm. Nice. And then we're just going to go straight up like this. We're actually going to go straight down like this. Go. Do that again. There we go. And there we go. Pretty close, at least. There we go. And there. Nice. Alright. Now we're going to go the light blue like this. There we go. Do another one like that. There you go. Another one. There you go. A little better. Not bad. Okay. Then we're going to go with kind of like a grayish brown here. There. That's the color I'm looking for. The outline of the box. Because we're going to give our box the slightest of a yellow pigment. Kind of a more creamy color. Go. There we go. There we go. And we're going to go down here too. There we go. Perfect. Good. Alright, I'm gonna fix that later. But I noticed an issue. I will fix it in just a second here. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. And where it's going to go from here. Yeah. Something like that. That looks good. Yeah. And then we're actually going to have this guy coming up around like here. Around like so. Something like that. And we're just going to do the same thing over here. Or at least something very similar. Oh. There we go. For some reason I can't seem to find it back. There we go. Good. Yeah, and then once I'm done with this, we'll probably end for the day. I meant to continue probably with 9 souls, but then it got late and I was like, oh god, I don't want to do that right now. I guess that was what was going on in my head. Sounds about right. Then we want this. This was a 45. Oh. Nope. And this was a 41. Now, I'm going to also, real quick, move this guy over. Couple. There we go. I'm really fan this, so we're actually going to make it a little bigger. A little bigger. Just a little bit. And then we're going filter, we're going lens blur, just a tad. That feels right. And get the foot. Footsie. Like so. Whoa. That's a crazy look. Oh. Grab that. Go. Oh. 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 Yep. Yep. Fix this up. Fix these lines. Yeah. 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 Hmm. Oh, fuck. Felt a big old click through my arm. I have to look something up. Okay. Random curiosity. Nice eyes. Yes. Um. Basically, because of the way my model is set up, I can't actually blink if I tried to with this, so that way my eyes aren't tweaking out while I draw. There we go. Not what I meant to do. Oh. Hmm. Okay. That's a random thing. It's going to be really annoying. So I'm going to just do this and this and this. And go. Oh, no, here. And here. And here. Like that. And we're going to open that back up. Do this. Do that. Plus that. And then we're going to try that again. Hmm. Go like that. That's better. We'll grab this color again. Okay. Here we go. Just color inside the lines. Very simple, very simple. There we go. There we go. Gotta be very careful with this. It's a delicate tool. Cause great destruction if you do not wield it carefully. Discord and chaos. Rain. To a time of darkness. You know what I'm really looking forward to? That is coming out in like a week. Invincible Season 4. Damn. Damn. We are in for a treat. In for a penny, in for a pound. just going to go up a layer here. We're just going to fill this in. Really? There we go. I'm noticing that I'm falling into slightly long periods where I'm just not talking, I'm just coloring here. And I don't like that. I don't like doing that. It's not what I want to be doing. Which sucks. But yes. Where was I? Suppose I was talking about Invincible. Yeah, I started watching Invincible a little bit later. Not quite as late as my brother, who I found out fairly recently, got into the show. But yeah, I got into it after the first season had finished, and so what I had done was I watched the first episode at 10 p.m. before bed, or before I planned to go to bed. And then I watched every other episode immediately after. And short to say, I very much liked the series. I will say it's basically impossible not to have gotten spoiled at least somewhat with how prevalent the YouTube shorts of, comic events were at the time, and still are, honestly. Like I've recently just seen a bunch of them popping up again. Cool, I guess, but it is kind of annoying that I do know a little bit of how it ends, and I didn't make that decision to know how it ends. I just got spoiled on it. Because I'll be honest, I don't mind spoiling myself, but I weigh the decision every time. I'm like, do I wanna wait? And I probably wouldn't have, but I got spoiled anyway, so I didn't really get that choice, which sucked. Sucked major balls. Yes, major balls at your service. Alright, and then we're just going to go for something like this. I'm going to go a little bit lower. Here. I'm just going to do this. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Like so. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then we'll go like this. Filter. Let's play that a little bit. Going to do something like this. No. Want something that or that. That's a little better. Oh, nope. And we're just going. Oh, like so. So. Get a little center piece in here. Go. Technically, it could be done pretty much after this, but I want to give it a little bit more than that. There we go. Good. Oh, that's what that is. That's not bad. I don't hate that. It's not perfect, obviously, but meh. And we'll go up for the blue. There we go. Like that. That. And this. Oh. Something more. This. Yeah. I like that. Then we're going to have something like this, maybe. And we're going to lightly lens blur those. So pretty intense lens blur. I think 3 will do. Well, there we go. And then we're going to inner and outer glow them. We're not going to inner glow them. We're going to inner shadow them with something like that. Something like that. This? Oh, you know what? I need to make sure it's a normal level. There we go. Yeah, like that. And then we're just going to give it a nice little blue blow there. Blow? Blue blow? What the fuck? There we go. And we're going to give it normal. Give it something like that. Give it a little bit more density. Some more range. Something like that. Not like that. Honestly, we could probably go like this. And for this one, we're just gonna kind of like a slightly creamier color. You know what I mean? But for that, I want a darker background so I can see what I'm doing. Oh. Feel like we can get closer to white. Just a little bit. Um, 50. No. What am I meant to do? There. Yeah. That. That's the color I'm feeling. Basically just white, but that's fine. There we go. There we go. By the way, since we're getting pretty close to finishing this, if we want to raid out, I will take suggestions because I have no plans. So if anybody Does anybody we want to raid? Throw them in the chat. There we go. There we go. Nice. There we go. Yeah. I don't like that. There we go. And there we go. Nope. Oh, I meant to do. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Okay, never mind. It's fine. I thought my opacity on this brush was low this whole time, but no, it was just the line tool. Perfect. There we go. There we go. That's our little guy. What do y'all think? I think that looks pretty good. Pretty cute. Might be able to get a little bit of shading, something like that on here, but yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Alright. Uh, uh, uh. Yeah. Yep. For now, we're just going to keep this. Excuse me. I had dinner recently just before stream, so forgive the burps. I ask of you. I beg it. Here, let me figure out what we're doing here. First of all, we're going to get off that screen. And that's saved, so we can exit that. That's good. We did not have time to do double ort. Would, if I had the time and energy, because no, I am getting a little tired. A little sleepy. I could go longer, but I don't really want to. Here. Let me see if there's anybody we want to raid. Any friendos live. This person's still live? I thought this person ended. Huh. Interesting. We're not going to raid that person because we don't know them all too well, and they're a very large streamer. We might raid the wiki. Would you all be down for a raid? I don't know. I'm actually kind of tired. I don't think we'll raid today. But that's all good. For now, I'd just like to say thank you for your support. Chatters, lurkers, friendos, all of the above. Hope everyone enjoyed this stream. And if by the end of your time here, you want to hang out again, drop a follow. We're very happy to have you. But finally, to all my cardboard crusaders, my Boxy family, and my lovely legionnaires, of course. Good time zone. See you tomorrow. Stay comfy. And, of course, at the end, as we always must, goodbye.